simple present. What verb for present tense? Simple present. Verb? Iya benar. Verb one. Jadi minggu lalu kita sudah mempelajari teks descriptive. Nah, untuk hari ini, now we listen about narrative text. Ya. I will explain about tujuannya ya. The goal of lesson today is mengidentifikasi fungsi sosial struktur teks. Jadi tujuannya untuk pelajaran hari ini adalah mengidentifikasi fungsinya apa. Ya, setelah kalian membaca, setelah kalian menonton. Have you ever read a story? Have you ever read a story? Novel romance. Good. Novel romance. And untuk laki-laki, apa kesukaannya bacaannya? Bacaannya. Okay. What you read? Novel atau romance? Okay ya. Now I will ask about what story have you read? Novel, romance. What do you feel? Happy. What do you feel about you after you read story? Happy. Happy. So happy. Happy. Apalagi selain happy setelah membaca? Setelah membaca apa lagi? Selain happy, excited, senang ya. Mungkin jika ada kalian membaca cerita sedih, sad, ya benar, sad. Jadi itu adalah salah satu tujuan dari naratif teks, membuat si pembacanya ini merasakan sesuatu sesuai ceritanya, baik itu cerita sedih, cerita senang, maupun cerita seru. Oke, selanjutnya adalah menganalisis perbedaan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaannya. Jadi dalam naratif teks itu, so we'll learn about that ya. Fungsi sosialnya sudah tadi. Struktur teks. Struktur teksnya itu terdiri dari apa saja nanti di naratif teks. Setelah menganalisis, nanti kita semua akan belajar tentang bagaimana menulis untuk cerita naratif. And the goal is menceritakan kembali cerita naratif. Oke? Teks naratif. Abdul Rahman, silakan dibaca teks naratif. Apa itu teks naratif?
Teks naratif atau teks naratif teks adalah jenis teks yang menceritakan sebuah kisah, baik imajinatif
maupun nyata,
yang disusun secara kronologis dan saling terkait.
Ya, jadi teks naratif itu adalah teks yang disusun secara kronologis, baik itu bersifat nyata maupun imajinatif. Itu teks naratif. Oke. Selanjutnya, I will show you the video, and then after you watching the video, you have make summary. Ya, kalian harus membuat ringkasan. Summary itu adalah Pemanasan dari video yang akan ditampilkan. I will show you the video. Oke?
A long time ago, there was a child named Malin Kunga who lived with his poor father and mother. They lived in a village on the beach. It was a small and quiet place, and many people had migrated to the cities to find more money. There wasn't much to do in their village. The land was arid and the fish in the sea were not plentiful. Malin Kundan liked to play. All he did every day was just chase the only chicken his parents owned, Budik.
There you are, Budik. Come here. Ha ha ha.
Little Malin kept chasing Budik. When he caught him, he would usually torture the poor chicken.
I got you. Ha ha ha.
One day, Malin Kundan's father wanted to go abroad. It is said that the neighboring country is prosperous, and making money there is very easy,
I'm leaving, Malin.
said Malin's father.
Yes, Dad.
Malin Kundan's father immediately boarded the ship with the other residents who wanted to migrate. So Malin and his mother had to stay in the poor village. Day after day went by, with no word or news from Malin's father. Malin's mother also had to work harder to meet their daily needs.
Come on, please buy it.
Yelled Malin's mother, while selling their stuff. Meanwhile, Malin was still chasing Budik. One day, when he tried to catch Budik, he suddenly fell. He tripped over a stone and fell very hard. His arm was scratched by the sharp stone and started bleeding. His mother immediately treated his wound, and with great affection, she tended him.
This wound will heal, but the scar will remain.
Oh no.
Days became months, months became years, and years passed quickly. Unnoticed, Malin was now a handsome and strong young man. He began to get bored in his quiet and poor village. He wanted to travel like his father.
I will sail the sea like my father.
He said. Then Malin Kundan tried to ask permission from his mother.
Mom, let me go abroad, just like father.
Said Malin Kundan to his mother, who immediately became sad.
No, my son, I'm afraid you will not return, just like your father. You are the only child I have. If you don't come back, who will I live with?
She worried so much about Malin.
Don't worry, Mom.
Malin answered.
I promise I'll be back. I will become a rich man, and you can come to live with me.
Finally, nothing could be done by his mother. Malin Kundan insisted on leaving. He sneaked onto the ship and hid in a wooden chest. The ship sailed, but in the middle of the sea, pirates stopped and hijacked the ship. The ship's crew were killed by the pirates, and they seized all the essential items on board. And the ship was abandoned at sea.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
Malin Kundan survived because he hid in the chest. When he came out from hiding, the ship was stranded on a beach. Luckily, there was a lush and rich village near the beach. The port was large and crowded. Malin Kundan smiled, even though his body was weak and he felt exhausted.
Here I can try my luck.
Malin Kundan worked hard, day and night. The only thing on his mind was to be rich. Because of his determination and hard work, he became rich, and he had a large ship with more than 100 crew.
I'm rich! I'm rich!
He said happily while counting his money. One day, Malin Kundan took his wife sailing on his luxury boat. They docked in the village port of Malin Kundan's hometown. News of Malin Kundan's success reached his mother.
Is that my son? Malin's ship?
With a cheerful heart, the elderly mother hobbled to the harbour.
He is Malin Kundan. I'm sure of it.
Thought Malin's mother when she saw Malin get off the ship with his wife.
Malin, you come home, son.
Said Malin's mother while trying to reach her son. Malin Kundan's wife saw an old woman who ran to them, shouting. Her clothes were ragged, old and worn out. So she asked her husband,
Who is she? Is she really your mother?
Malin Kundan was nervous. He didn't want his wife to find out that he came from a poor family. So he answered his wife.
I don't know, honey. Maybe just an old beggar asking for alms.
His mother heard Malin Kundan's words. She was saddened.
How can you not know me, my child? I am your mother. I raised you.
Said his mother, crying. Malin Kundan became angry and said,
My mother is long dead. Don't lie to me, old beggar.
His mother cried, and with a sad voice said,
I'm sure you're Malin, my son. Look at the scar on your arm. It is only Malin Kundan, my child, who has that scar.
Malin became even madder. He told his bodyguards to take away his mother, who was sobbing. With a painful heart, his mother prayed to God.
God, if he is truly my son, Malin Kundan, I curse him to turn to stone.
Instantly, a rumble of thunder was heard, even though it was sunny. Slowly, Malin felt something strange happening. He felt his body stiffen. He was confused.
Oh, what's wrong with my body? I can't move. Oh no!
Malin Kundan realized he'd been cursed as he knelt on the ground. He knelt on the ground and immediately turned to stone. It was too late to him to regret disobeying his mother. His last thought was how much he regretted disobeying his mother as he turned to stone.
video tersebut. Make summary. Membuat pertanyaan dari ringkasannya ya. Nah, social function. Social function. Tujuan fungsi sosialnya itu apa sih dalam mempelajari teks naratif? Meneladani nilai moral, ya kan? Fungsi sosialnya seperti tadi yang dikatakan bahwa kita tidak boleh durhaka pada orang lain. Kemudian ada di situ struktur teks. Struktur teks dalam naratif teks itu apa saja? Ada pengenalan tokoh yang tadi ya. Apa saja? Pengenalan tokoh itu maksudnya karakter tadi. Iya. Kemudian komplikasi terhadap tokoh utama, komplikasi ya. Kemudian ada solusi dan akhir ceritanya. Oke, sekarang I will give you exercise. Please dari teks naratif ini ada banyak macam-macam contohnya. Apa saja contohnya? Kinds of narrative text, ada legend, ada fairy tale, ada folktale, myth, romance, and fable. Maybe anybody is know about legend? Example? No. Malin Kundang is fairy tale. Legend itu contohnya seperti Lakukan Perahu, ya, Danau Toba, ya. Yang myth, apa itu myth? Myth apa itu myth? Mitos, ya benar mitos. Kalau bahasa kitanya sehari-hari itu apa? Nggak boleh lewat situ, itu ada hantunya, ya itu kita mitos. Kemudian romance. Romance itu apa saja contohnya? Drakor. Iya benar, drakor. Hobi ya drakornya, baca-baca novel drakor. Kemudian ada jenis naratif teks fable. Apa itu fable? Nih, fable ini adalah fable. Ini ada fable, jenis teks fable. Apa itu fable? Apa itu fable? Naratif teks yang menggunakan tokohnya adalah hewan. Jadi seolah-olah hewannya itu bisa bicara seperti manusia. Itu jenis naratif teks fable. Ada language future dalam naratif teks. Language future-nya yang kita gunakan, yang digunakan oleh kita untuk naratif teks ini, we do use past tense. Ya, past tense. What is simple past tense? What is simple past tense? Simple past tense is used. Nah, dari cerita Malin Kundang itu kapan tuh ceritanya beradanya tuh? From the video Malin Kundang, when the story can be heard. Dari kapan kita mendengar cerita Malin Kundang? Dari dulu ya kan, zaman dulu. Nah, cerita Malin Kundang ini menggunakan simple past tense karena dia ceritanya sudah lalu, sudah lama. Maka dari itu untuk naratif teks kita menggunakan simple past tense. Ya, simple past tense. Kemudian kita menggunakan Fine. Fine. Nih, tolong lihat nih. Ya, ini kita kerja. Fine. Oke. Happy fine? Sudah temukan? Sudah, oke. Ada yang mau menyebutkan? Jadi, ya, what the verb? Liver. Yeah, the spelling is liver. Sit down, please. Wait. Pilot. Yes. Sit down, please. Okay. The first verb, nanti dulu ya. Ya. The first verb is live. Live, dibacanya live, ya, bukan liver, not liver, but live. The spelling is liver, not, ya. Oke. Yang kedua. Yang kedua adalah work pilot. Work pilot. Work pilot. Ya. Ini adalah to be untuk past tense. Ya. Ini adalah kata kerjanya. Ya, Abdurrahman, come on. What us?
I want to go toilet.
Ayo, oh, you want to toilet? Yes, please. Okay. Anybody? Maybe ada lagi yang lain? Begin. Ya, begin. Ada begin. Di situ ada begin. Begin itu kata kerja berapa? Satu. Yang keduanya adalah good. Ya. Oke, nice. Selanjutnya adalah the form of simple past tense. There are two types, ya. Rumus simple past tense ada dua jenis. Two types, ya, ada dua jenis. The first is nominal Johnny studied English. Johnny is as subject. Studied is as verb. Verb to ya. To English is as complement. Good. And if you make negative sentence, you must use negative verb. Johnny did, yeah, did not study. Kenapa di sini kok study? Di sini study. Maybe everybody gets now, but the answer why for negative sentence we use study, and positive sentence we use studied. Maybe anybody will know? No, okay, no problem. We are still learning, yeah. Because the negative sentence is have auxiliary verb. Karena negative sentence ini sudah ada auxiliary verb did, maka untuk kata kerjanya kembali ke bentuk pertama di sini sudah ada, ya. Ya, ini adalah verb satu. Paham? Okay. Now interrogative sentence. Yeah, did, and then did Johnny, and then not. Of course, study. Yes, good. And English class, yeah. Ini contoh kalimat dari simple past tense berbentuk positif, negatif, dan interrogatif. Any question? No? Oke. Saya anggap kalian sudah paham. Sekarang kerjakan tugas yang sudah Ibu kasihkan kepada kalian. Kerjakan tugas yang keduanya tentang kalimat positif, negatif, dan interrogatif simple past tense. Oke. Silakan kerjakan. Yang bagian positif dan interrogatifnya, siapa yang mau mengerjakan? Ya, silakan. Ready? Interrogative sentence? No? Enough? Okay, now. Thank you. For the positive sentence, Santi went to Jakarta. Is true? Is true? Right? Right. Ya. Wah. Benar ya di sini. Right. When verb dua from go. Is there from the Malin Kundang teks ya? Ada di teks Malin Kundang kata kerja kedua. Kalimat interrogatifnya belum nih. Kalimat interrogatifnya yes, please kalimat interrogatif. The sentence of interrogatives. Yang boleh menggunakan was itu subjeknya adalah she, he, it, I. Makanya di sini adalah was. Kalau untuk kalimat yang nomor 1 kita menggunakan to be menjadi Santi. Pakai yang mana? Was apa word? We do use was or words? Was. Why was we do use? Because Santi is she. Yes. Because Santi is she. Was. Santi was. Okay, understand?
Yes, understand.
Okay. And the last number? Number? Okay, number 3 ya. Still again. Nomor 3. Ada lagi yang mau maju? Oke. Silakan. Nomor 3. Number 3. Sebelumnya, ya. Okay, problem is ya, Mr. Hadi taught English in this class. Is that true? Is that true? True, ya. True. Give applause. Mr. Hadi telah mengajar bahasa Inggris di kelas ini. Negative sentence. Other days. Yeah, from the other days. Negative sentence. Negative sentence. From number 3. Ya, boleh. Masih satu kelompok boleh. Oke, problem ya. Berarti semangat untuk belajarnya tinggi. Nah, oke, thank you. Negative sentence from positive sentence. Mr. Hadi taught English in this class. Please read by Gilang. Read the sentence negative. Read, just read. Baca, silakan untuk kalimat negatif. Yes, Pak. Yes, come on please. Mr. Hadi, silakan baca. Back up, please. Mr. Hadi. Did, okay, ya. Ya, Mr. Hadi did not teach English in this class. And then the interrogative sentence. What? Who? Siapa yang mau interrogative sentence-nya yang mengerjakan? Interrogative sentence? You can? You can? You can? You can? Interrogative sentence? Ya. Oke. simple past tense, positive tense, negative tense, and interrogative sentence. Ada pertanyaan untuk kalimat positif, negatif, interrogatif, simple past tense? No. Ya? What? Oh, no. Oke, jika tidak ada pertanyaan, selanjutnya ada generic structure untuk narrative text. Ya? Oke, sorry ininya geser lagi. Ada generic structure dari narrative text. Yang pertama, the first generic structure is about orientation, perkenalan atau tokoh mata. Ya, tadi dalam teks Malin Kundang dikenalkan orientasinya atau tokohnya siapa aja? Mother, Malin Kundang, voice Malin Kundang. Ya, saudagar. Saudagar itu apa bahasa Inggrisnya? Traders, ya, trader. Oke, selanjutnya di sini ada compilation, munculnya masalah dari teks, dari video yang kalian tonton tadi. Masalahnya itu ada di mana? Dari video Malin Kundang, masalahnya ada di mana Malin Kundang? Masalahnya ada di? Ya, Malin Kundang itu kan poor people, rakyat miskin. Jadi masalahnya ada di ekonomi keluarga. Itu muncul tuh ada masalahnya. Jadi si Malin Kundang durhaka saya. Kemudian ada resolution, penyelesaian Problem. Have you finished? Finish. I will check, ya. Skip. Skip dulu ya. Have you finished? Not yet. Okay, no problem.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke,
Halo,
ya.
halo my friends.
Hai.
My name is Abdurrahman and Ila.
Oke. The first social function of the text 2. Text 2 ya. Teks yang kedua.
Yes.
Social function.
Yes. John is old. I can talk him good all day.
Oke. Complication ya. Ya.
On dialogue and sort the filmer would say that the wife was Harry's and the bill with Sir X Tahir. Leaving the farmer alone and broken.
Oke.
The good thing was the second scene and had opened. They had the party by weddings, a gildas, colorful with the farmer. Get with the ski and then see with and so again. True love.
Oke. Prioritization is true love. Ya. Good. Give them applause.
Oke, thank you. Terima kasih.
Oke. Problem is still learn ya. Masih belajar. No problem. Oke. From the text 1, we can conclusion about apa? Dari teks 1 kita dapat simpulkan tentang apa? Ya, tentang apa? Teks 1-nya. Complication-nya apa? Complication-nya? What is complication? Contohnya masalah, ya. Masalahnya apa? Teks yang pertama. Yang teks pertama masalahnya antara si anjing dan ya teks yang satu itu teks apa? Kenapa yuk? Teks satu itu komplikasinya tentang ya tentang anjing dan tulangnya, makanannya ya, apanya itu. Oke. Oke, no problem is still learning ya. Oke, give your answer to paper please. Kumpulkan tugas yang tadi. Oke, nanti Bu koreksi hasilnya. Oke, ya. Tugasnya. Tugasnya. Bisa. Iya. Okay, I have one game for evaluation to you, yeah. Please arrange the wrong sentence to right sentence. The sentence is I will give you. Orange, yeah. Orange, you know orange? What did you learn today? Oke. Pelajaran apa tentang hari ini? Tentang